We got some new stuff coming out, as you can tell by the name of my project. So this is going to be our first video on our new channel. For those of you who are interested about how we mix, how we make our stuff, here you go. Giving you all the dirty little secrets that you don't want to hear or do. Anyways, so right now working on a new Halo arrangement. Here's a little bit of how it goes. So that's the idea. Wanted to stick with kind of a Halo-esque feel, that sense of a new home, new place. We're not really sure what's going on in Halo 4. This might be a track for Halo 4, or we might want to use it as kind of a song before Halo comes out. We're not really sure yet, but it's definitely has a nice Halo feel right now. So basically, I started this track off with this. I use Zebra, really awesome program. It is a program that is fairly new to us, but basically it kind of replicates a real synth. There's a lot of synth programs out there, but Zebra does a really nice job of giving that warm cabinet feel for an actual synth, as opposed to some other ones which sound very kind of chingy and not so real. So Zebra is very, very, very useful. Our main programs we like to use are Zebra and Omnisphere. For our synths, they are both pretty awesome. Let's see. So yeah, started this track off with this nice simple progression. Had that nice warm tone. And basically what I like to do is go in, I don't really have the delay on there, so it doesn't matter. I like to go in and see what's going on with the levels in here with the, I just use the equalizer in Logic. It's pretty decent. So I cut out all the high ends, didn't want any of that, didn't want too much low because that's what gives a nasty rattling. So basically brought up a little bit in this range, kind of following the pattern, but sometimes, you know, you want to do your own thing, give it its own space. So this sounded pretty nice, and I layered these nice little chimes in here. Now these I wanted to be, as you can see, they're way up here, so I wanted to cut out all that low end and let that really shine through, so it doesn't get washed out with those heavy tones from the earlier synth. I really like to use Battery that comes with Native Instruments. They've got some great kits, and for this I'm using the DNB kit, and just added a nice hi-hat over everything to give it a little bit of a beat. And of course, that low kick is really nice in here. It has a little bit of a Linkin Park feel as of right now with all the instruments, but so coming up to the chorus, wanted to introduce a new synthesizer. But I still wanted to keep it minimal because we're trying to leave a lot of room for vocals in this track. Definitely one of our favorite things to do is spice things up with some pretty awesome vocals. It's one of our strong suits, so we definitely like to do that. What I did here was I layered over the drum kick. So here's the backing beat before anything. Now it had that kick I liked as a lower kick, but what I did was I opened up Kontakt 5 and I used Studio Drummer. Studio Drummer is by far probably my favorite synthesized drum kit. Sounds extremely realistic, and when layered and done properly, it sounds very good. So this is now I gave it a big room because when it's layered over what I had already, it sounds really, really nice. Gives it a nice full sound, really big. And it really adds that snap with the snare, because as of right now I have a couple things going on for that snare, but it needed that. It kind of gives a bigger metally hit when put all together. Now I just recorded some guitar tracks, not really sure what I'm doing with them. I just wanted to try it out. A lot of times we come in and record something and it's bunk and we don't do anything with it. But good to have him in here, so. So yeah, not really sure what I'm doing with it. Not a big fan of them at the moment. It's, one of those things where got an idea and didn't know really what I was doing, but we tried it. Anyways, so don't want to give away too much, but I was sticking with kind of a different structure for this song. I did something pretty cool here after the end. So I kind of changed the feel at the end of the song a little bit to a more majestic kind of sound, I guess. It's kind of dark sounding for the, not dark as in scary-ish, but more unknowing, I guess. And the end is kind of hopeful, and kind of wanted to end the song with a different structure than we normally do, and just kind of let it go with its new chord progression and not really come back. That's where we're at right now. So what I did want to do is, right now this transition is very abrupt. Very abrupt. What I wanted to do is add a crash and a kick here. I think that would do me wonders. So let's see. Already got it. Let's see how it sounds. So yeah, definitely. A much smoother transition than before. Awesome. Well, guys, that's your little preview of the upcoming Halo track by Borderline Disaster. Hope you guys enjoyed. There'll definitely be more to come when I get into doing some specific things. I'll definitely show you some of my tricks and techniques, as well as give you guys some tips. So I will be talking with you all shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, spread the disaster.